Good morning, students. Welcome back to our English literature class. We have the second chapter, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read, written by Sudha Murthy. In this chapter, let us see how a grandmother's determination makes a young girl teach her how to read. I hope you might have gone through the video which I had sent, the full story, the narration I had given you yesterday. You might have read the chapter. Now, in this class, I shall give you a short introduction about the famous writer Sudha Murthy as well as a summary of our chapter. Sudha Murthy is an Indian social worker as well as an author. Murthy began her professional career as a computer scientist and engineer. She is the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation and a member of public healthcare initiatives of the Gates Foundation. She was born on 19th August 1950 in Shigaon, North Karnataka. Her spouse is N.R. Narayan Murthy, Infosys founder chairman. She completed her education in Indian Institute of Science, BBB College of Engineering and Technology, Cornell University, USA. A prolific writer in Kannada, Sudha has written several novels, travelogues and short stories. Travelogues means the books that are written after journeys, the experience of journeys. Equally versatile in English, her book, Wise and Otherwise, has been translated into 13 Indian languages. Her stories center around abiding values like charity, kindness and self-realization. The characters in all her books are highly educated, principled women with unwavering integrity. In this chapter, actually Sudha is telling about her grandmother. It is said that when Sudha was a 12-year-old girl, she used to stay in a village in North Karnataka with her grandparents. And those days the transport system was not at all good. They used to get the morning newspaper only in the afternoon. The weekly magazine came one day late. All of them would wait eagerly for the bus, which used to come with the papers, weekly magazines as well as the post. And in those days, Triveni was a very famous, popular writer in Kannada language. She was a wonderful writer. Her style was very easy to read and very convincing. Her stories usually dealt with complex psychological problems in the lives of ordinary people and were always very interesting. Unfortunately for Kannada literature, she died very young. Even now, after 40 years, people continue to appreciate her novels. And when Sudha was a 12-year-old girl, one of the novels of Triveni, that is Kashi Yatre, was used to come as a serial in Kannada weekly, that is Karma Veera. And in the story, Kashi Yatre, Triveni is described about an old lady and her ardent desire to go to Kashi or Varanasi. Most Hindus believe that going to Kashi and worshipping Lord Vishweshwara is the ultimate punya. Varanasi, also known as Benares, Kashi, are the various names of the most sacred of 7 pilgrimage sites that Hindus aspire to visit during their lifetime. The Kashi Vishwanath temple situated here is considered to guarantee a straight ticket to heaven. And even to see the sunrise in this place, it's a very magnificent experience. People go midstream and watch the sun shimmering on the gentle lapping waves, from a deep red to a deep orange, then a bright orange, yellow, and finally a very bright gold, almost setting the river on fire. Hindus have an ardent belief that it is very fortunate to have, or to be buried, or cremated on the banks of this river, holy river Ganga. They believe that their soul directly transmigrates to God or to heaven. And this lady who was mentioned in this story Kashi Yatre by Triveni, this lady also believed in this big truth. and her struggle to go there was described in that novel. And in the story, there was also a young girl, orphan girl, who falls in love, but there was no money for her wedding. In the end, this old lady gives away all her savings to this small young girl without going to Kashi, because she believed or she understood it is much better to help others in need more than going to this type of holy places. And she herself believed in seeing God by helping others. In this story, how I taught my grandmother to read, actually it is Sudha Murthy is speaking about her grandmother. It is centered around a 62-year-old grandmother of Sudha Murthy who was unable to read and write since she never went to school. Sudha Murthy's grandmother, she was unable to read and write because she had never gone to school, and she also was 62-year-old almost. However, she was very keen to have a serialized story read out from the weekly magazine, which I just mentioned before. The story Kashi Asre, which used to come as a serial in one of the weekly magazines, that is Karmavira in Kannada language. She intently listened to the story with great interest and identified herself with the novel's character. Because in that story also there was an old lady mentioned by Triveni, and Sudha Murthy's grandmother, she also was a very old 62-year-old lady, and she felt a kind of comparison between both of them. And when 12-year-old Sudha had to go away to a neighboring village for a week, one day Sudha had to go out of the house to another village for a wedding, and she could not reach back. Only after 1 week she came back. And in that time also the magazine came, and grandmother could not read that time. She could not read, and she was very disappointed. She felt very upset that she could not read properly or understand the story, because she liked that story so much. And when Sudha came, grandmother was in tears actually. And Sudha was so surprised why grandmother is crying. And Sudha found what's the matter. But grandmother never replied. She was still upset. And this grandmother, or this experience, made this grandmother to take a great resolution in her life, that she decided to learn to read and write and become independent. And she set herself a deadline of becoming literate by Dasara, and strived hard to learn Kannada right from the alphabet. And she requested Sudha Murthy, the 12-year-old granddaughter, to teach her the alphabets of Kannada language as well as to read and write. And she told, before Dasara, I want to complete my training, and on that day I want to read a book by myself. That was her decision. And Sudha Murthy actually was very surprised as well as happy to teach her. And from that day, Sudha Murthy became the teacher for her grandmother. That was her first experience of being a teacher. And finally we can see, on the day of Saraswati Puja, or the goddess of learning, the grandmother reverently touched the feet of her teacher, her 12-year-old guru, and because she had completed her training, she had learned how to read and write. Even Sudha also had brought along with her a beautiful gift to give to her grandmother, who completed her studies very, very clearly. And the gift was the book Kashi Yatre, which grandmother liked it so much. And she read the opening pages of the book with apparent ease. Despite of her age, the old lady had the humility to respect the teacher with a namaskar. That's what is being in this story. It's very inspiring and interesting. In this story, even we ourselves can understand that if we have a desire or a great interest in our mind, anything we can achieve. That's what Sudhamurti is trying to say through this story. And in the beginning, I was saying about Triveni, the famous Kannada language writer. Her real name is Anasuya Shankar. She was born in 1928 and expired on 1963 in Karnataka. This we have the next one picture here, an edition of the weekly Kannada magazine Karmaveera. In this weekly magazine only, the Kashiyatre, the story used to come as a serial. Conclusion. As a conclusion, I can say, children, in this story, Sudhamurti, the writer, gives us the message that we are never late to learn. If we have a desire, if we take a decision in our mind, we can learn anything and everything. Age is not the matter. Thank you. Try to understand the story.